Okay. I feel like it's a good time. Good time to move. I mean, yeah, this is paradise and all, but I think I need to experience the world. That is, check out different places, live in a different place. It's a great environment. People that live here live longer. The air is better. The not just the air, but the water. Everything's all good. Oh, it's got a trans-speed triple. He's got it Street Fighter out. Took the front end on it, I think. Took the front fairing off, or is that standard? Not bad. So, yeah, I think it's a time to move. I think I'm ready for that phase, for that next shift. I need to overcome a certain fear, a certain hesitation about moving, and that would be to break out of that comfort zone. Did they just build this? Man, they're building stuff and I'm not even noticing. Jeez, what a nice getup they got going here. Guess I haven't been here in a while. I guess they built the front end. Has that building? Yeah, that building's always been there. No? Huh. It's a nice building. Okay. So, before I do that, I think I need to ride the Big Island, and I need to ride Kauai. I need to ride those places and say, hey, you know what? Did it. Have no regrets. You know, rather than saying, well, I wish I could have done it. I was here. It was easier to do. You know? So why do I want to move from here? I mean, it's got nice weather. I mean, the traffic's a bitch sometimes, but you know, you can ride year round. Why would I want to leave here? A multitude of reasons, but let's see if I can sum it up without saying too many ums and ahs. One, Hawaii is a very, very, very limited place. If you live here and you grow up here, you'll find yourself falling into that mindset too, complacent mindset, where you don't want to see too much change. You're not comfortable with change. And I think that's just human nature. But over here, if you decide to break out and you do want to change, man, it is tough. It's really tough. You got a lot more things to overcome here than elsewhere, because because what? There's a bunch of stuff. I gotta continue this vlog. Oh, they got a Dayhan. I've been looking at a folding bike so I can travel with, but that bike sure looks fast. That looks like a really fast bike. Looks really small too. I'm sure it's a full size. I never liked Dayhans, but their quality has really, really gone up. So maybe they're worth taking a second look at. So I'm thinking I have to leave Hawaii because I can't get anywhere over here. Try very hard, man. I feel like, you know, that's the problem with scarcity. Whenever there's scarcity, like there's scarcity of jobs, then, you know, law of supply and demand, the quality goes to, like, let's say if there's not enough jobs but too many, or just not enough of specialty jobs, like engineering is what I do, then basically the employer gets his way. But if it's the other way around, there's not enough workers, then, or not enough skilled labor, then it's the other way around. The employee, you know, it's more on a level playing field, and that's how Hawaii is, and it won't change. That there's going to be always everybody wants to come here and live here, and if you come here and it works out for you, like, then it works out for you. Like if they're looking for your type of skilled labor, you know, they're going to have some kind of convincing salary to get you here. But once you're here, to change jobs is extremely difficult. The rare exception would be if you're a doctor or somebody in medical profession where your skills are going to always be in high demand. But let's say you're a civil engineer, you know, your skills are so easily replaced here, and the pay here is really sad. I mean, take about a 25% cut, and that's where your salary should be here, which is really ridiculous. And that came as a result of my boss. I mean, my boss told me, you know, hey, if you're not happy, you can go elsewhere. I guess that's pretty much the way it goes. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I feel that I need to leave. I'm not growing too. In my job, I'm not really learning or growing, getting new skills. So that's why I feel like, yeah, this place is a dead end. Unless you're a business owner, then you have a glut of labor. You know, then you have all this labor that you can utilize. And the thing about Hawaii too, it's very anti-business. It's very unbusiness, like unfriendly to business. They have this thing called an excise tax. It's different from a sales tax. The excise tax here, you get taxed each time it passes hands. So let's say you import some things and you sell it to somebody. Well, it's a 4.9% or 4.8%. I forget what it is. They just raised it. So it's a tax on whoever you sell it to. Now, if that person sells it to like somebody else, like a shop, then that person gets taxed too.